Just pick it up. 0. It was just picking up. Oh, my days. Let's give a review of this. There was 1 hour. 1 hour story. I assume with the way they left there's going to be a follow-up to that. But I have a few questions. Why did he say it? Actually, I don't understand. This guy is a this guy had Asia. So why did he say Why did he say Asia? Why did he say Asia? Why did he say this? He explains. If you were us in the timeline that Ahachi existed in, and you saw someone else kill it with his cousin, you wouldn't jump into a volcano to save this guy. This is the worst guy. This is the worst guy. He might be worse than Kazuya, because there's an argument to be made that Kazuya was corrupted by the devil. But this guy got corrupted by the it's just the most this saves and brings it back. Where they're looking to purify the mission stuff, and you use the most stuff. I'm missing something. There were so many amazing movies. I think I'm going to accept someone saving it, you save it. It's the same in Facebook. They still didn't reach a certain point. They still didn't reach. I don't understand why would you. When I say that, you actually find out, okay, why would it take months not to Jin? Jin's an issue, but Jin is closer to being here. then exposed to this. But if they go to him, if they say reason to say to you, they could have gone to jail, and they could have said to jail, the only money on tuition attending, you will have to teach. It just don't fit this guy. You won't see much. And everybody knows once eventually that's a story. It's I guess, but still, like, sort of effective initial start. So my simple question is, you guys can ask this. They said, step into 100 years, and leads you to the end. And first, it's basically stuff. So, confused. Is there a place it was such a great day. So, like, yeah, it's been about impressions. They were able to get, they ended up getting together, they were just the thing what I need to invest in questions. So, then something is going to try. To see it actually. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be there. What I don't understand is, again, I might have missed this, so someone is trying to give me. Is it flashed to me? It's lost. Okay, so it wasn't a lot better. Because he pushed me over this one. These guys have resurrection techniques. These guys here didn't actually keep it. So these guys have resurrection. TEKKEN8 temple in a better way than they did him. There's nothing the same. For the sequence heading to revival, laying the legend taught by the TEKKEN8 Star-Crusher tribe. According to the tale, the secret technique can be applied by pulverizing one of the meteorites that fall in the exact same location once every 200 years. Oh man, that's awesome. Guys, come on, let's spade a spade. Now, However, only those trained in missions alone could gain mastery of mind, body, and technique, and were free of any wicked thoughts. The technique, but Heihachi wasn't free of any wicked thoughts. He wasn't free of any wicked thoughts. He remembered them. Having learned of the famous spot's exact location, the techniques decided to make it a trip to prepare for their next chance. Okay, I guess go to Tekken 2. But it's not that deep, okay? It's not that deep. It was fun. It was fun. Even though it was fun, I like the whole Eddie doing the camera and like breaking the wind. And a little bit of that show film. Heihachi was cool, Lydia was cool, but the meteorite, the way he was saved, how John survived over. Oh, this is John's John. In the 2 years that have passed since the first king of Iron-Fist tournament, Kazuya Mishima has taken over the Mishima Zaibatsu from his father and formed his own private military. He also seized control of Japan's second largest island, Hokkaido, in order to create his own independent nation. In a bid to realize his long-held goal of a war ruled by the strong, Kazuya hosted the second king of Iron-Fist tournament. This served both to qualify his army and to eliminate anyone who stood in his way. Facing him in the finals, however, was none other than the man he had defeated in the previous tournament, Heihachi Mishima, back from the dead. Upon beating his son, Heihachi cast Kazuya into a volcano and claimed leadership of the Mishima Zaibatsu once more. Yeah, Tekken never gonna get past the volcano. I think it's never gonna go beyond that. The Kazuma family has lived in Yakushima for over 1,000 years, and I, as part of that heritage, have always been able to sense things that others cannot. Growing up, I never realized that my family was special. Though the people who saw me talking to thin air grew scared of me, and I spent many years isolating them alone. I felt that the only time I could be myself was around animals. In the end, I felt suffocated on the island, so I decided to move to Tokyo to study at a university there. However, after spending a number of years in a big city surrounded by people who cared little for one another, I began to lose interest in the supernatural elements of the world too. However, one night I determined that my father, whom I had not seen in a while, came and bid me farewell. Soon after, I received a message that he had passed away. This event stirred something inside me, and I started to remember all those animals whom I had once been so close to in Yakushima. I decided that I wanted to protect those precious lives, and so became a wildlife surveillance officer at the WWC, the Animal Conservation. I received the information that suggested an organization called the Mishima Zaibatsu was involved in the smuggling of endangered animals. Its the leader at the time, Kazuya Mishima, was the man behind this cruelty. So I entered the King of Iron-Fist tournament in an attempt to bring Kazuya in. The moment I met him, however, I sensed a mystical and evil power exuding from him. I immediately understood that this man was the same as me, misunderstood because of our powers, and forced to endure a life of loneliness because of it. And I think you're misunderstood. I immediately understood that this man was I knew I was one of the only people in the world who could empathize with him, who could save him from his solitude, and so I approached Kazuya without any fear in my heart. Gradually we became very close, and brief though our time together was, we were happy. And then we could see the child, however, fate tore us apart when Kazuya was defeated by his father. Heihachi had disappeared without a trace. Do you think Kazuya had lost that? If I'm playing Chaos Ranger, you must be able to get to that a little bit. Around this time, a strange figure bearing Kazuya's resemblance appeared before me. It was the evil presence that had been possessing him, which we know never. I could sense that it wanted the soul of the child that grew inside me, so I had no choice but to fight for the sake of obeying him. However, devil's power was too great and I was quickly overpowered. The only thought was that of protecting the life inside me. As I prayed for some kind of miracle, I began to feel a strange sensation towards freeing me. A brilliant light flowed from my body, giving me tremendous strength. With it, I was able to defeat devil, and I remember who defeated devil. When the lights subsided, my body reverted to normal, as if it knew that my task was complete. I still cannot fully comprehend what happened to me. I believe the Kazuma
Get ready for the next battle. Fight.
It was free, so free's free. I'm not it's free, so but it doesn't really do much. It doesn't do the story any favors. What would have helped it, I think, is if they went one step further. And this was as bad as Chaos Reigns. No, I'll tell you why it wasn't as bad as Chaos Reigns. Let's get into it actually. And you know what? Yeah, So, look at them. Let me say that they're on the same level. This was not this. One is middle of the road. One is middle of the road. Yeah, if this was MK, if this was Mortal Kombat, the only way that's in favor of Mortal Kombat here, Lydia wouldn't have won. Lydia wouldn't have beaten Heihachi if this was Mortal Kombat. Eddie would have beaten Heihachi. Yoshimitsu would have beaten Heihachi. So, you gave it Tekken bonus +2. This was goofy though, it was dumb. I mean, we knew it was goofy. The minute Eddie was using his camera to get the smoke to go away, he survived it. Basically like a mini nuclear explosion, but the jumps went off and survived. Tekken's always been goofy, but on the parts that like matter in terms of how they're portraying Heihachi and how strong he is, if this was Mortal Kombat, Heihachi would have gotten the ultimate technique and then he would have lost to Lydia. That's what would have happened. So they're not in the same. There was a level of coherence here. There's certain things that are down. Certain things that are down for sure. But it was free, so I didn't have to pay for it. If I had to pay for this, I would be a little bit annoyed. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun, so that's what I think. That's what I think. But if you guys are wondering what my rating of Chaos Reigns was, my rating of Chaos Reigns is... Yes, I think my Chaos Reigns is probably like... Beyond Shampoo. Okay, wait, hold on. Before I give it a full rating, let's think about what did Chaos Reigns do correctly? What did Chaos Reigns do? Okay, yeah, you're saying it's the Heihachi's chapter, but even when Eddie was fighting Jin, you didn't see Jin on the floor tell like, okay, he beat me, and then they get up and continue the story. When Lydia was fighting Rain, you didn't see Rain on the floor. It was a stalemate. So they protected the characters. There was enough common sense to not show the characters on the floor being beaten up. It was like a stalemate. And they made that distinction when she was fighting Tekken. So when she fought one of the Tekken, I think it was a Seri. She beat him, he was on his knees, and then she beat the fake devil Kazuya. So what did Chaos Reigns do? There's not much. What do you think of the Heihachi save? The Heihachi save dragged this down for me. There's no reason why the technicals with their main Kazuya and Heihachi fights. First of all, if you're going to the Tekken box there, you should have shown them when they got to the volcano in the first place. Because the volcano was exploding on Kazuya. They got you before I got it. So where were these guys? Why was my man put way at the bottom? How did Kazuya not see him? How did Kazuya not sense him as well? Because don't forget, when Akuma shot a Hadouken at Kazuya's head, Kazuya sensed it and he moved straight away. So you'd think this guy would be able to sense general movement around him. I know you're probably thinking it's not that deep, like it gives a fuck, but I'm just trying to make sense of it. And I don't think it made any sense. I mean, first of all, a human being that close to a volcano near the bottom, because he actually almost fell in, you would be sizzled. You'd be finished. So, no, this was awesome. This was awesome. I can't think of a better reason, a better way to save Heihachi, given the fact that Kazuya literally threw him off. If we follow the... anyway, you guys wanted to read more of this. What did you want to read? Was there more things for me to read, sir? I don't think there is. We know everything there, right? It's free at the end of the day, man. It's free. There's free. Take a second. Jin disappearance. The mission was up, so that ended up some horrible attacks by G Corp and every front meeting before.
Get ready for the next battle.
They actually put Dead by the Blood Roads against me. Pushing up until the mission was like, what's going on?
お主の覚醒が計画の鍵となる。
心得ています。平八お父さん。
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, TEKKEN8 was better, but it was not like Bartels. It wasn't. At least it was free. Let's talk about a new stage where a lot of people like benchmarked for us to purchase that stage out. People feel general being charged for the stage. To be fair, the ones that from that on the beach, I know, like, yeah, to be at the bottom there, you know, like, is that oh, that's a sick game. Yeah, I've heard of a cheese showcase there. This guy's going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. And if they gave us all this gold to not be able to spend it charging for a stage of gold, which they're expensive to make, so understandable. Like, you know it for educational person. But about that, in my video, I basically stages came from every single university. So that, not paying $5 for scenery. I don't know, all stages were free before, so I think it's weird. Yeah, but I can't jump in the street, man. Show us what your actually is all about. I hate the stage thing because they set a president in Tekken 7. Like they made it fair in Tekken 5. Arana was in the right to charge me. I think he wasn't too much to get over it. Yeah, but at least it happened. The thing is that I hear what everyone's saying, you know, Tekken 7 was given basically they came with the character. And I guess that justified the rest of the characters people. I think my thing, you guys have also probably seen the video, is when you bought the DLC, when you bought the premium edition, I didn't see any mention of stages. And the way I saw it was, if I look at this myself, I'm not going to assume, especially the way gaming is working these days, I don't assume I'm going to get free anything. So if they tell me to get something free, they're going to give it to me. And okay, well, you guys, but I don't think using the stage to take a 7 for 3 years that's the way even though we're better than about it. So I would assume even within this stage Did they specify which when those free stages will come? So then put in the work actually. Why do they charge for the stages? They need to purchase them. Looking at this way, how do you guys feel they were giving us just play it so instead of that footage? But would you even take pay for the story as acceptable and then not pay for the story? Would you think that they should get it free? Because I hear what you guys are saying. You think the SM stage is all free. I think we should have to take it.
Get ready for the next battle.
It being free makes complete sense. I think they give the story it's the game. What do you guys feel about the petition to get this film? There's a lot of people that were signing a petition to get the Yankee return this position. What do you guys feel about that? I know a lot of people have had different. What happened? I think I don't know what happened. So basically, because so many people went against they set up this petition to get the guy removed. So basically, what's happening? You guys realize that I used to have a lot of rights, and over time, it's coming down to basically having this Dominic is basically everything that you see it. It's Dominic's he doesn't tell good stories. He has a problem with anything that he thinks and usually when you have a lot of rights, it's not a good thing that you have a lot of negative opinions and it makes the story really useful. In Kate's case, it was doing better when it had lots of people. Dominic, in my opinion, is not good at the job. I didn't sign a petition to get him paid because I didn't initially see him. I think Ed really overstepping up in a sense to this position. I know that calling for someone job to be taken from this kind of blame, but at the same time, it's not to keep that. One of the people are like, oh, you know, it's kind of mad to do his job, but then I say to him, his job is to tell stories and stories. So when you get somebody to be good, so I think it's just for competition was maybe on their own competition as psychology. Like if I did my job, I'd get fired. And if you did your job, I'd get fired. So I don't know why you would make offense. So the game was since it was free, it's not a free trial. It's this. So if you pass before it doesn't, this will snap you. Birds and birds will get to that. So then they get 6 months to the winner. And then second place will get 3 months, and third place will get 1. Having a pleasure. Oh, good. Good, fuck it. I'd be in the spot for 0 to and upset me. Create everything I need to correct. So there are now I will just wait for it to come off. I'm going to announce the first episode is going to work down there. It's going to be a long term thing. So I'll let you know this. I've heard that this story DLC is just a spiritual story. So get each season DLC. I've never met any stories. So that's good. Like, you probably have to adjust the adjustment. They seem to actually understand. But if they bring up a major character in the season, they update the story for free. Then when we look back on it, we piece it together. We got like 4 hours actually for free. Some of us pay for it. And again, it was free. That would be great, especially because this was an album. The chaos rate was happening today. Let's be honest, he still has the best overall story in sports. I think that the character chapters were always a bit full. I have to disagree. And the reason I disagree, I hear me from the reason I disagree, but I gave this example in the video that I made. I used the time to deep the stairs. So there's a way to get that point across. In this just stick with me for a second. Attack on Titan is medals. They want you to take it seriously. It deals with a lot of themes that are like quite serious sometimes, like racism and all that stuff. I'm not saying that that's not what I'm trying to say. That Mortal Kombat definitely takes itself more seriously. Even Slayer's like, even Slayer's fun, it's cheesy, it's good fight scenes, it's not really fun, it looks very beautiful. You're not going to sit there and talk afterwards and take it so seriously. Yes, it takes it seriously and it absolutely moves the way that it's all looking close. It doesn't achieve what it's set out to do, whereas Demon Slayer and Tekken, although they're very basic, they're very like run-of-the-mill, strong, as you see it, they have visually something to do, you're not having a good time, so you don't expect it. I've got to disagree. The MK experience is really, really cool. No, yeah, I agree with you. In terms of potential, because of the way Mortal Kombat's set up, there's more potential there to tell much better story. The one thing I think people is the fact that even though I'm kind of very much it's a way to do it that absolutely so one of those ways is to see like absolutely bullshit. Like Scorpion Sub-Zero, Scorpion and Cypher encounter Sub-Zero Scorpion from the very universe. They were just great characters that died almost instantly, whereas you could have introduced elsewhere Sub-Zero and made them drastically different in this so that in the whole case of this and making a multiverse story already is very, very difficult to like get people invested because we've seen it everywhere. There's no more stakes anymore. Even though in a fight game, I don't care about the stakes too much. I just at least want it to be coherent. But MK does neither of that. It doesn't bother to put any effort into its Elseworld variants other than the main villain, which was Havoc in this instance. They didn't even really try with Takeda and Kenshi. So it just falls flat on its face. At least Tekken is fun. At least we were laughing. For the right reason. I was laughing. I wasn't laughing. I only saw people ripping it. I saw a couple of people saying, "Oh, it was okay. That was about as nice as people got." So this isn't me hating. Most people thought it was crap. That did it best with multiverse with different timelines. Dragon Ball said, yeah, Dragon Ball did a pretty good job. Did a pretty good job. I still think in terms of like a story that does a time travel and all that stuff, I think Days of Future Past, the original comic, is still up there. I think it's still close to the best thing it's the movie. I think it's really good. It's to be really story into the show. It's SC6 and it's definitely SC6. I hate whatever that word is called. I think it sucks. Deception, yeah, Deception is open, semi-open world. I think it would work for Mortal Kombat. I don't think it would work for Tekken. I quite like the way Tekken tells its stories. Even though there's obviously room for improvement, I think what Tekken's doing works. But for MK, it's got such a big universe with all of these different realms. You've got Edenia, Chaos, Order, and Earthrealm, and Underworld, and Alpha. Then you've got, now they've got different timelines. I think the Deception style story mode where it's more open could be really good for it. Also, yeah, Shaolin Monks 2. Shaolin Monks 2 would be the way to go if they're going to tell a story. People talking bad about storytelling while praising Dragon Ball truly is something else. But why don't you expand on that? You can't, I don't like when people make statements like that and they don't explain why they're saying that. Explain why you're saying it. I'll read it out in the stream and then we'll see if we agree or not. We just focus on the question. It's about the direction going in, the way that's going to get necessary to hit it. And like sort of watching my push for the style that they want to actually go back together with the sexual push. Something that will be seen. Street fights are probably not street fight, the same stuff as Tekken. crazy. It's activated super safe. Insane. Easy. So man, what are we seeing? This guy's got this actually. What do you mean it's full of articles and convenient rules being made out of our little wanking thing? No. That's a really good, that was expecting a better explanation of that. No, I think the problem is with people, when they're watching things or when they're digesting stories, that they forget what the thing is and what it's set out to do. Not everything is trying to be Interstellar or Inception or Attack on Titan. Some things have very baseline stories and they have different reasons for why they appeal to people. I mean, why do you think Dragon Ball appeals to so many people? Why do you think Dragon Ball appeals to so many grown men? Up to that, I would like to know, why do you think Dragon Ball appeals to so many grown men? Since you want to say it's even the things that sensitive to should feel essential. But there's a reason why so many people think Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Super, the various and the freeze stage. Especially when it's like third management. So behind He used to be in person. Jesus Christ, I'm really people like send it. If the ghost of your time was in a big deal, like the whole method of flying ghost of your time, the ghost of Shima, it just didn't have that tone. Or maybe, but there's definitely people that just want to see the naked female character and they're not making big else. Those people exist. And many of those people are actually they're pushing the conversation. I don't think there's as many as they make. It's like, I don't think that there's as many of these. When you talk to everyday gamers, a lot of people are not in favor of like the rough censorship that we see. I think they exasperate those things. I think people in general just want to play good games. They want to enjoy the art that the creator put forward without being censored. But I think the loudest voices they drown the conversation a lot of the time. I've seen them try to scantily clad in like loads of chase, so to me it makes sense, but if they did it in person, I'd be like, it seems a little bit out of place. It feels like they could have told a good story from previous which you can tell a really good story from this. This is a beautiful story. Yeah, this is a woman's story. Let this be a man's story with a woman as a question. That's what I don't want to see. Look at Stellarblade, they hate that. Yeah, but it makes sense for Stellarblade. Stellarblade was presented as being an over-the-top, ridiculous, almost anime-style video game. It's like Devil May Cry, but with a woman. Look at Bayonetta, it makes sense in Bayonetta, but that aesthetic would not make sense in the Ghost series. So, look at how many people give up on it. But again, Mortal Kombat's a weird case because you've got a game with violence. Oh, you're very happy to rip her tits off her chest. You don't mind ripping her tits off by showing them. That's the problem. It doesn't really make sense. I'm not going to sleep because I'm the women up, but the logic, this doesn't really follow the line of logic there. It doesn't make any sense. They're okay with showing someone's intestines being dragged around. They're okay with showing her being split in the most grotesque ways possible. Why are you showing that? It's like, what are we doing? It doesn't really make any sense. If people were saying, take off, okay, he's like The Last of Us, right? If characters were looking around their bikinis on The Last of Us, I would look at it and be like, it's a game about the apocalypse, it's meant to mirror our reality, that would be fucking great. must not have seen Melina's new debut last, and I did see that. Yeah, that's a very cool skin. And it's just a pre-existing skin. It looked good. They did it pretty well. I think that's one of the best recreations of the old skins. And those are the questions that people like him. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, it's over the top, ridiculousness. That's what it should be. And trying to take the way too seriously. It's at the same time mid-match, breaking each other's bones and off. Just lean into what made you popular in the first place. That MK ending, that thinking Scorpio made Silence the Grand Master. I don't know how people got confused at that. I did not think the Scorpio made Silence the Grand Master. I think he was telling her, stop calling me Fire Lang, call you Grand Master for your I don't know if people got that part confused. They brought that skin back, and people are still complaining that Melina's boobs aren't big enough. Yeah, but many people complain. That's the question. How many people actually complain about it? Because if it's the majority of the Mortal Kombat player base, then okay, there's a problem. If that's what they're focusing on. But I don't think it is. Besides, Melina's got big boobs anyway. How much bigger do they want them? How much bigger do they want
Get
those
ready
things?
for the next battle.
Even those are small on us. Well, I mean, if the MK community is pushing for all the characters people are sneaking, then I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that personally, but I'll take your word for it. I think it's about someone who made a big deal. Yeah, but I think we extremely don't think it represents the player base. Many people complain just to complain. I can show you some SS, show you some screenshots of people getting what they asked for, still complaining. Yeah, the thing is, I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying how many people really complain about it. Like, are there 10 people on Twitter? Are there 100? Or are there 100,000? How many people are we talking about? Also, I think it is a bit disingenuous. Right? When people bring up these conversations, we use SNK for an example. Right? They release promotional material. Mai in SNK, SVC Chaos, right? In the Japanese version, Maya looks how she traditionally does. Right? Her cleavage is out. Right? She's got about as much, she's got more cleavage than I do. But in the Western version, they covered her up. And I saw that and I was like, why did they cover her up? And then I saw the Dragon Quest creators saying that they're getting fed up of doing business with Western. They want to do census. And there is something to be said about why would you do that? Why would you cover up a match? It would have been designed that way. What was the reason? And if you bring that up, people say, well, you just went back up to it. Well, no, it's just that. Why would you want to cover up? If the designers have created that way, then where's the problem? I don't understand. Now, if you took a game like I said, The Last of Us, and you started stripping the characters, then you might be able to make an argument for it, because there's no reason to do it there. It doesn't fit the total. But I think people that say those things, not everyone, but I do think it's a little bit disingenuous, because there are clear examples of them censoring characters. You're like, why did you censor them? What was the reason for censoring them? I don't understand how people could for the skins and everything lazy and say them being naked. They were asked for anything like Melina's flesh fit skin. I haven't been keeping up to date with discourse and skins in Mortal Kombat. From what I could see, people seem pretty happy. I didn't know people were upset.
Get ready
I
for
see
the
it,
next
I don't think
battle.
any panel can talk about MK about complaining about the women's outfits. That's not true, because I talk about MK all the time, and I might be able to find maybe one video where I referenced it. I don't even know if that's true, actually. I can't remember speaking about it, to be honest with you. Hey, what's going on, Tira? How you doing, bro? instance, I think one thing that I'd say to you, not you specifically, but with that train of thought, it's the same thing. It's so what you would do. This mechanism helps us let's just see it already. Let's see all this game. Well, actually, let's not use it. Let's just use more combat. That thread will have 200 people. It's a trend to 200 people in the same center. Really, and you can take that and see this whatever it was, and you check it. I don't think people are really awesome. I think there's a discussion about this actually. But in general, I don't think most people are wrong. I just think it doesn't really fit this one. Everybody knows that. Way more recent. Let's say that everybody just wants to be honest with you. I think and I do think we need to say, you ever like the story? I don't know. Sorry, and he's like, there's nothing about him that interests me. He's like, I'm like, that's constantly beefing. I saw the story not okay. It's a bit for a second. Liver's got a big fan base, so that was just about 10 minutes, but I don't like it. It's not for me. Yeah, you speaking about this, I can say the video mission. With him once, that's fake news. That is fake news. Who is my favorite female character in Tekken? Probably John or Michelle. Probably John or Michelle. Since you can't use Faye as an example, Faye is an extreme example. Okay, Faye is an extreme example. Yeah, I'll jump in a bit, Manny. He's got 14 minutes. Yeah, I'll definitely jump in. If you go to my video on Faith, so on the thing that he did, all of the comments in there were against what he said. Those were really those were people that and they all thought it was even. So I don't think it's for some hate community with the fake. In my opinion, he had an opinion, so I don't think they're reflecting as much. I just hope MK gets back on its feet. Like, I really do. Chaos Rage was so disappointing, man. Having said that, though, people seem to be liking new characters in gameplay. I did watch some people play Silence. There's no chance in hell I'm ever going to put myself through that, but if you really need something about it, then you need something. Yeah. It's kind of really two characters that are no interesting. I've got an idea. I've got an idea of what I'm going to do in this moment. Unless you guys still want to do it. I was going to think I'll open up a lobby. And then people will join the lobby, and if you beat me, I'll give you a game pass, right? Works on the PC, works on the Xbox. I don't think that the people do very much. see it. We'll see where it goes. Chaos Race certainly didn't help the perception of the game. Silence and releases that. Okay, don't try to game breaking. Silence is always big game breaking. That's the problem. Silence is always big game breaking. Silence is never not big game breaking. I guess that's what people find fun about Mortal Kombat. Part of the fun is that the characters are all broken. It's in every MK video, so I'm going to be one of the focus about what's by it without serious work for the MK. Yes, that is. Too busy situation. The way you measure it, being dead by. Let's see how many people play on Steam right now. This has gone up 3,782. That's definitely up from nothing, which is what it was before. There's definitely had an increase. An increase of about, let's say, 1,300, 1,050 quid. It's not bad. But the expansion has just come out. So let's see how Tekken's doing. Say that's 14,387 now, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Everything increased by 1,000, Tekken increased by 7,000. I'm sure Street Fighter probably could. Street Fighter because today will be yeah, Street Fighter 31,200 right now. That's a big thing. Tekken and Street Fighter have been like way out of the reach by some time now. We don't know how much Tekken is sold. Just sold, but we do know that it's definitely continuing to hit. Maybe we'll jump into the other one. Let me take you on. Some Street Fighter 6. I don't know if it's going to be one or two. Hey, what's going on? Get ready for the next battle. Oi. This one, wait a minute. Yeah. What if they changed the way? That's sick. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna get some headphones. Let's see. Okay.